Windows has functionality that makes writing and creating content easier for students with accessibility issues. Many features of Office can help students create content that does more than simply convey information. Students can create engaging context that stands out from plain text. Let me show you a few examples of how this works. In Word 2016, under the File menu, and select a new document, we have the option to use different templates. And I'm going to show you the education templates. There are thousands of online templates, and these ones are good for both students and teachers. Another option in Word 2016 is the Smart Art, which is under the Insert tab. Smart Art, when you click on it, gives you a menu that allows you to insert all sorts of different graphic organizers. This helps your students organize their thoughts. Let me show you one I've already created. This student is working on a document about Lincoln. So when he was getting his ideas, he wanted to find out the key Lincoln dates. So he created this graphic that shows all the different key dates in Lincoln's life. From there, he started working on writing his document. But he needed to start proofing his work. So in the Review tab, he wanted to look at his proofing tools. So we start with grammar and spelling. And he wasn't sure about his words, so he looked at thesaurus. And then the word count, which is good to know how many words you have, lines, etc. There's a few words in his document he wasn't sure if he was using properly. So we're going to click on this word Lincoln, and then click on Smart Lookup. Smart Lookup brings us to a tab on the right that shows us different information about the word we clicked on. In this instance, I clicked on Lincoln. It shows us a brief synopsis of Lincoln, different websites that we can go to, Bing search images, and other different websites. And if you notice, Smart Lookup also knew that I was talking about Abraham Lincoln and not Lincoln Town Car. You can also take a picture and put it right into your document. So now I have a picture of Lincoln already in my page. The language toolbar allows students to translate not only whole documents, but also selected text, and the mini translator allows you to pause on a word and it'll translate it into a specific word. Another option in the language toolbar is language. This allows the user to set up proofing languages in their own language, as well as set their language preferences. Another way students can express themselves is through digital ink. In OneNote, I'll show you some digital inking. Another way students can express themselves is through digital ink. In OneNote, I'm going to show you several ways that we can use digital inking. On this page, you can see that in digital inking that says there are 12 months in 1 year. The student would like to see this in text and not in handwritten. So under the Draw tab, on the right side, in the Convert toolbar, I can click on Ink to Text. Just by clicking on that, I can see in text it says there are 12 months and 1 year. I can just put my cursor right on there, take out that extra space, and there we have it. Other options for digital inking is for students to complete their work. This student had an assignment to do and had to answer this question. So using not only their stylus to write in ink, she also used her highlighter and highlighted the important information and wrote out all of her work directly on the screen. This teacher created a worksheet with both written and audio instructions. Once the student has listened to the instructions, he can then write the answer right next to the problem on the same sheet. I just go to the Draw tab, click on the inking, and with my stylus, I can write 3 times 4 equals 12. And now we know that there are 25 sloths. So 25 times 12. Doing our multiplication, 2 times 5, 0. Carry the 1, 4. This one is 5. There's 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. Add that up. So there are 300 toes. All the information is in the same sheet, just like the rest of the students. The powerful tools available in Windows 10 and Office 2016 give students the ability to express themselves in ways that best work for them.